When working with concrete, this enormous device with a similarly intimidating name is necessary since it can create barriers as high, as well as level bases using 3D control and GPS support. The item can be as tall as 8 feet and have paving that is 12.1 feet wider than a road lane in Western Europe. This ensures precise and accurate operation, and there are 8 emergency stop buttons in case of issues. Despite the truck's intricacy, the creators have made an effort to make the operator's life easier. For instance, all tracks may be changed to a new location with the push of a button, and the control panel can be transported abroad. The truck is powered by a Cummins 220 horsepower diesel engine. This mold measures 16 by 16.5 inches by 1.6 inches in thickness. It is made of plastic or aluminum and is simple to handle and clean. There are also options for replicating paving stones and creating unusual parts like butterflies. Taşmatik concrete molds are made in Turkey. They claim to let you design the garden of your dreams, but the molds are also appropriate for other locations. The video tutorial is only a few minutes long, and using the mold is quite simple. Being able to rapidly go back to the beginning points is a major benefit. There are only 2 components required for this sailing method to lay new lines and repair current ones. Sleeves made of thermoplastic and sealant. The sleeves make it simple and quick to separate cables and pipes and make a bearing. There is a special program that enables you to calculate the amounts of necessary materials and keep track of them. Surface after application. The sealant retains its elasticity, allowing the cables and pipes to shift slightly. In addition, the sealing system retains its properties in temperatures ranging from 356 to -58 degrees Fahrenheit, allowing the installation of communications at any angle and providing some vibration absorption as an added bonus. We now go on to the next group of engineers, some of whom are from France. Their creations, the Cicabloc foldable formwork blocks, are the outcome of innovation in thermoplastics. One of the main benefits is weight. A pallet of 150 blocks only weighs 838 pounds, and each block is only 5.5 pounds, which is about 80% lighter than competing products. Work will also be much more convenient because the material is easy to cut and join with folding hinges, and it is weather and rot resistant. When a wall is built, it resembles a reinforced concrete wall in a number of ways. The typical block measures 24 inches. It costs a pretty penny, though, at $80 for laying 11 square feet on an already prepared site and $171.50 for starting from scratch. But the coating is permeable at a thickness of O. The combination of small stones and a special resin-like binder will make it possible to create a seamless surface on almost any area. For example, the experts once worked on a 6727 square foot project. The idea is straightforward. First, you put a metal frame in place, and then you pour or place stones in it. The resulting construction is called a gabion, and fans of military history are probably familiar with it since it has been used since the 16th century. Conventional options are dull and not always beautiful, but this one will make you feel like a castle owner and remind you of the glory days of chivalry. If you have $3 billion bucks, what can you build? One option is a 76.4-mile-long high-speed railroad, which is exactly what Germany did. They invested heavily in the project and built 35 railroad bridges, 39 highway bridges, and a 4-mile-long viaduct that was the longest in Europe when it was finished. As a result of the project, it now only takes 43 minutes to drive from Erfurt to Leipzig and 34 minutes to travel from the airport to Halle, which is surprising given that the train travels at 186 miles per hour. Costs guarantees that the maker of this spray-on product, Ecotermix, that it is not affected by moisture and is suitable for both indoor and outdoor work after being applied to the surface. The composition expands 40 to 100 times, filling joints, gaps, and cavities. Even the hidden ones, about 90% of the volume is air, and the remaining 10% is the polymer frame. This also creates a noise insulating effect. and the density is up to 3.8 pounds per cubic foot. You don't need to use any additional materials. Heavy rains are common in many parts of the world, and engineers from various nations are constantly developing new ways to weaken and hold back water flows. For instance, Italy uses the Aquabox system, which you can see on your screen. The system works simply by collecting water, letting it slowly drain, and reducing the load on the sewer system. Polypropylene modules can also be used as long-term water storage systems for park irrigation systems. Another formwork option, this time from Germany. This versatile modular system from Paschal is appropriate for even large or complex projects. It is made of steel and lined with 0.6-inch thick, 11-ply birch plywood. Segment height is 108 inches. Maximum concrete pressure is 1253 pounds per square foot. A variety of elements in a universal screw connection system make it simple to work with foundations, shafts, supports, and purlins of various configurations, and it is suitable for both simple and complex projects. This remedy is American-made. The advantages of the system are simplicity. Even inexperienced employees can install it low cost, and the ability to fill the containers with dirt from the construction site. This is the Bin-Wall retaining wall system. Convenience. Neither installation nor maintenance will be prohibitively expensive. Installation doesn't require specialized tools or expensive equipment. Bin-Wall is flexible and can withstand unexpected ground movements. It is used for a variety of tasks, such as strengthening roads and railroads and preventing coastlines from erosion. The system is also suitable as a breakwater system and can add another layer of protection for military installations. Have you ever wondered what this playground flooring is composed of? Typically, it is formed of unique rubber pellets that are combined with dyes and polyurethane glue. The end result not only lowers the danger of injury, but also withstands variations in temperature, precipitation, and even spiked shoes. Wetpour is the name of the coating, and the pellets are made in Switzerland using synthetic rubber. It can be installed all year round, but you have to wait at least 24 hours to step on it after it's finished on requests. The coating is produced in the form of ready-to-install rolls, all made right on the spot. The video shows specialists of a British company working with the Latin method. This is a creative, economical, and environmentally responsible solution provided by a company that makes fake stones. The experts at the company first choose natural stones before using them to create molds. Experienced stonemasons from Italy and Turkey participate in the process, and the molds are of such high quality that they accurately reproduce the finest details of the originals. Modern technology also makes it possible to vary the size in a very flexible way. For instance, the thickness ranges from 0.4 to 2.8 inches. The resulting artificial stones have a number of benefits. They are less expensive than natural stones, lighter and easier to transport, and the average collection has around 161.5 square feet of distinctive stones. Do you know how road bridge expansion joints are sealed? Use of this acrylic substance is one possibility. Silicone and impregnated cellular foam. It works in the temperature range of 185 to -40 degrees Fahrenheit, is hardly subject to wear and tear, and lasts for about 2,000 hours without deforming. Additionally, the seal is resistant to fuel and oil in addition to water. It may swell slightly but will shrink back to its original size once the chemicals have evaporated. The next project is by German builders, and what makes it fascinating is the use of natural stone and the drainage system. The project's base is a concrete slab with a sloped screed of 1.5 to 2%, which is necessary for effective drainage. The waterproofing barrier is followed by 1-inch plastic rings that contain a specific mixture, and then slabs of natural stone are placed on top of those rings. This arrangement can be employed in a variety of ways for constructing terraces, gardens, and balconies. However, opinions on it vary. Some support this drainage option. What do you think? Some people are certain that it's too pricey and ineffective. An amusing fact, Switzerland is home to the world's longest staircase, which has 11,674 steps and rises to a height of 5,476 feet. Those who succeed in climbing it will be rewarded with breathtaking vistas of the Alps and various lakes. The good news is that traditional staircases don't take as much work to build anymore and can be easily optimized for any particular project. They can also be supplemented with heating and vibration systems if necessary, and the automatic incline correction ensures precision in both vertical and horizontal concreting form. One tunnel can cover a maximum area of 807.3 square feet. Installation is possible on flat and pitched roofs if necessary, and the configuration can bend at 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 90 degrees. This is a rather unusual lighting system. All it needs is the sun. These are tunnels that deliver sunlight to any desired location, from a private home's pantry to the mall's hall. The company claims that sunlight is considerably more comfortable than artificial lighting, saves money, and in the case of big areas, also addresses the issue of excessive heat loss. It will pay for itself in 4 to 5 years, according to the maker. This is how the presentation of the next product begins. These are patented blocks that don't even need to be joined with cement or anything else. You just stack them on top of each other like Lego bricks without skilled workers in any weather and at a respectable speed. A standard block measures about 30 by 14 by 12 inches and weighs 70.5 pounds.